Afternoon all, it's Charlie. I'm just driving south into Kintyre towards the village of Tarbert Loch Fyne. This was my home for over 30 years. I'm used to this road. It's over a year since I was here, and that's probably the longest I've ever been away. But driving down the road from Glasgow to Tarbert, it's pretty familiar. I don't know it as well as I used to, but the muscle memory's still there. There's a speed camera sign. There won't be any speed cameras in the next part of the journey. Sorry if you're getting a white glare off the camera. It's great to see the sun. I'll never complain about it. But emotional coming home. For all I've stayed in Glasgow for 13 years nearly, a wee bit happy to be home. I've two aunties and a cousin still living in the village. My parents moved away some time ago. My mother lives in Dunboyne now. Sadly, we lost my dad a couple of 2.5 years ago, something like that. This is the centre of the universe. This is Tarbert Loch Fyne. The most wonderful place, the warmest people. A few wee opportunities here for you. I do a nice yellow hotel there, the Victoria. If you were wanting to try your hand at being a hotelier, it wouldn't be a bad place, certainly in the summer. And I'll turn and drive along Harbour Street. There's still a fishing port here, still a good few boats. Not as many as there used to be. The main industry now is tourism, but there's still a few fishing boats. A couple of nice delis and good cafes. If you want to eat seafood, this is the best place you can come to in Scotland to eat seafood. So much of it caught locally just by these boats, and you'll see there our flag flying off the top of that fishing boat. A few nice fishing boats in there. That one, the Destiny, the decoration on it is really pretty special too. The Harbour Gallery, it's a local artist by the name of Stuart Herd. Some of his work is outstanding. It's well worth a look if you look up the Harbour Gallery. He's got branches here. He's got a branch in the town of Ullapool, which is a wee bit further north and maybe a wee bit better marketed than Tarbert in terms of their tourist strategy. As we come down here towards what we used to know as the Battery, it's now the ferry pier where you get the ferry over to Port of Addy. If you've any sense, you leave Port of Addy and you come to Tarbert and spend more time in Tarbert. Pier Road, some beautiful houses in the Pier Road. Just a look at that. As we come down, I'm just going to do a wee 3-point turn in here at the old Columba Hotel. It's now flats, it's converted into flats. It's going to be a lovely hotel for a weekend break. There's a yacht coming in under engine power. Tarbert, a very safe harbour. You'll see here, beautiful natural harbour. The hills overlooking it, protecting it from the worst of the west winds. A couple of wee islands there in the way into the harbour, rocky islands. They're protecting it from the east wind and the tide surges coming in at the Firth of Clyde. And as you come up here, you'll see that there have been pontoons created for the yachts to moor up. Imagine the views from these houses on Lloyd Eileen Road and up next to the War Memorial. Beautiful views out into Tarbert, and there you'll see the Royal Castle. dating back to the late part of the 13th and early part of the 14th century. So why am I down here today? I'm down here for the installation ceremony at the local Freemasons Lodge. Thoroughly looking forward to it. There's Tarbert Parish Church up in the hill. I'm a member of that church. I don't attend. I should attend. I used to be there every week, but I don't attend church at the moment, though my belief is still every bit as strong as it ever was. And view up the yellow and green pub, the Corner House, is probably the best pub in the village, though the Isle of Frigate sitting here in the foreground, it's pretty good too. And as I say, some excellent seafood restaurants. If you like a fish, drop in, grab yourself a lovely seafood meal. Welcome to Tarbert.